My sister sent 4 words that emptied my chest. Don't come to the wedding. I stood at the counter holding a receipt, the latest payment on a ceremony I'd funded for 6 months. Venue, flowers, band, place cards. Every detail passed through me because she said she needed help. But the text wasn't what unraveled me. What came after, my mother's explanation, the planner's hush, and a clause buried in paperwork, changed everything. I'm Maya Benton, lifelong handler of crises nobody thanks you for. It wasn't a role I asked for. It was assigned to the kid who wouldn't push back. We grew up in Spokane, where calm wasn't a trait but a house rule. My mother, Renee, called me steady, the daughter who didn't need checking. My little sister, Sophie, was the opposite. Cushioned, called blown glass while I was the towel. Dad, Cliff, stayed out. Silence was his vote. When Sophie got engaged to Evan, tall, smooth, immaculate on paper, Mom called that night. Sophie wants something beautiful, and you're so good at managing. After that came invoices, deposits, design calls, and vendor emails in my Seattle apartment. I paid the dress fitting. Sophie cried over the ballroom. She murmured about imported peonies. I told myself it mattered. Then edits started without me. A planner forgetting to CC. The florist waiting on Sophie's approval, though my card cleared every bill. The band coordinator emailing her directly. I brushed it off. People get busy. A week later came the text. My hands were steady. Too steady. That night, I opened the contracts and read slowly. One line pulsed across every agreement. Primary signer Maya Benton. Cancellation rights reserved to the signer, me. Clarity slid over me like cool glass. I drafted the first email. Hello, Nora. Per the contract, as primary signer, I'm canceling the event effective immediately. Maya Benton, send. Then another to catering, the florist, the band, transport. Replies stacked up. Received. Understood. Refunds per policy. It wasn't vengeance, it was administration. By dawn, my inbox looked like a tidy wrecking crew had passed through. Rain turned the street to tinfoil. They said not to come. I wouldn't bring the wedding either. At noon, the venue wrote, Bride's party arrived to reinstate. Only signer may authorize. I pictured Renee's smile tightening, Sophie's eyes going wide, Evan's mother, Lorraine, stepping forward with boardroom poise. Another message, we're following procedure. I set my phone face down and made eggs. By 3, the texts soured. Why would you sabotage us? You're being dramatic, unstable, the word they used when boundaries got in their way. I didn't answer. I opened a folder labeled Records, contracts, receipts, cancellations, and felt my lungs unknot. At 9, the buzzer sounded. Through the peephole, Sophie. Her mascara had surrendered, her sweater hung slack. Please, she said at the threshold. Inside, perched on the couch edge, she twisted her phone like a rosary. Why did you do this? You told me not to come, I said. It wasn't literal. Lorraine said it would be calmer. Texts are literal, I said. So are contracts. The bell rang again. Renee swept in without waiting. Lorraine followed, spine straight, voice cool. Maya, be reasonable. I folded my arms. I was. Then you removed me from a wedding I paid for? Fix it, Mom said. No, I said. Silence gathered, heavy and exact. Lorraine recovered first. You're punishing Sophie, she said. This is about control. It's about consent, I answered. Mine. Renee's jaw worked. Your father says we should de-escalate. Sophie's voice thinned. What do I do now? You rebuild smaller, I said. Or different, but not on my back. Lorraine lifted her chin. There are reputations at stake. Then stop texting slurs about my instability, I said. I archived everything. I tapped the folder on my screen. If anyone smears me, I'll forward vendors the record. Polite, factual. Renee's eyes shone. Maya, we just wanted peace. You wanted quiet, I said. You get peace when you stop using me up. Something in the room unhooked. Lorraine straightened, unsure. Renee lowered her gaze. Sophie blinked like a swimmer breaking surface. Okay, Sophie whispered. I'm asking properly, not for money, for advice. How do I face tomorrow? Tell the truth, I said. The signer was me. You told me not to come. We all believed our own myths. She nodded, a small, honest movement. I'm sorry. I heard you, I said. It'll take time. They left without theatrics. The door shut like a final period. In the quiet, I made tea and opened my laptop. Not to monitor fallout, but to apply for the product lead rotation I'd postponed for months. 2 weeks later, I got it. Wednesdays, I sat with a women in tech circle and learned how to say no without apology. Fridays, I walked the Lake Union path and watched boats nose along the gray. On a soft Sunday, I mailed Sophie a simple note. I hope you choose a life that fits you. I'm choosing mine. Just room enough, finally, to breathe again.